Hello, St. Andrews, and welcome to this week's edition of Chancel Chat. It's Wednesday, the 27th of June. It's hard to believe, the last Wednesday in June already. Let me just say a word about some activities for today. At 2 o'clock this afternoon, we're going to continue our cleanup of the basement of the parish hall. So if you're looking for something to do this afternoon, please come and join me at the church as we clean up one more classroom this week. And then this evening, we'll have our second of our 4-session Summer Faith Study Series. Susan and I will be hosting again this evening. We begin at 6 o'clock. Please bring something to cook on the grill. We'll provide sides, beverages, and dessert. And we'll begin our study, and we'll probably be finished a little before 8 o'clock, as we were last week. We won't be meeting next Wednesday because it's Independence Day. Our study will continue on the 11th of July. Our hosts will be Bob and Pat McCulloch, and we'll have more to say about that next week. Looking ahead to the weekend, I'll be preaching and presiding at all 3 of the liturgies here this weekend, Saturday evening, Sunday morning at 8 and 10. And the gospel reading this will be the 6th Sunday after Pentecost, is taken from the 5th chapter of the Gospel of Mark. Again, it's one of my favorite gospel readings. It's 2 stories of Jesus healing. For the first, he heals the 12-year-old daughter of a leader of the synagogue named Jairus. And the second is a woman who had been hemorrhaging for 12 years. And both of these stories demonstrate the enormous power of Jesus' word to bring healing and wholeness to human life. So I'm looking forward to preaching about these 2 healings this weekend. Looking ahead to next week, next Wednesday is the 4th of July, and we will be having our traditional 4th of July Independence Day Eucharistic celebration at Dobbins Chapel at 9 a.m. on Wednesday morning. So please plan to join us. It's a wonderful way to begin your Independence Day celebration. And to prepare for that, we're going to have a cleanup session of the chapel beginning at 9 o'clock on Monday morning, July 2nd. We'll begin by reading morning prayer together. So morning prayer will be at Dobbins Chapel on Monday and not in the chapel at the church. And so if you're available and would like to help, please join us at 9 o'clock at the Dobbins Chapel, and we'll clean up the chapel and get ready for our celebration on Independence Day. We're continuing our effort to recruit nursery volunteers. There's been a change in the date of the seminar, the Safe Church Training Seminar, which is a requirement for all volunteers who work with children in the diocese. We were originally scheduled for Saturday, August 11th. It's been changed to Saturday, August 18th. I just learned about that this morning. So if you're interested in volunteering as a nursery volunteer and participating in the Safe Church training program, please contact Chris in the parish office. So our saint of the week this week is Saint Irenaeus of Lyon in southern France. Irenaeus' feast day is celebrated on the 28th of June, which is tomorrow, because he was martyred on June 28th in the year 202 AD. It's interesting, we don't really know when he was born. We know exactly when he died, but we don't know when he was born. Many scholars believe it was around 125 AD that he was born. And he became the Bishop of Lyon, again in southern France. And he's probably best remembered for a book that he wrote against heresies. So it was a robust defense of Orthodox Christianity in the face of the greatest challenge to the Christian theological tradition, which was presented by the Gnostics. And Irenaeus' book Against Heresies teaches us just about everything we know about the first century heresy called Gnosticism. So we remember Irenaeus as a bishop and as a great theologian and teacher of the church and defender of the faith. So that's about all I have for today. We will meet again, we'll talk again next week, probably not on Wednesday because it's Independence Day, but possibly on Thursday. So until then, I hope to see you and your family in church this weekend, and have a blessed and wonderful Independence Day celebration. God bless you.